I've been with my girlfriend for nearly 3 years and we're currently saving up to buy our first home together. A few weeks ago, my granddad sadly passed away and left me £75,000 in his will. Big up, granddad, rah. My girlfriend was amazing throughout everything. She supported me, looked after me, and never once mentioned the money. Oh, so you told her about the money? The problem started when we began talking about buying a house. She said it would make sense to put the £75,000 towards our deposit because it's for our future. So how much is she putting in? The thing is, we're not married. Part of me feels like that's exactly what my granddad would have wanted for me to build a future. But another part of me feels like if we broke up in a few years, I'd have used my inheritance to help buy a house that she'd legally own half of. She says I'm thinking too negatively and that if I can't trust her after 3 years, why are we even buying a house together? I don't know what to do. Do I use the inheritance for our house? Do I protect it and buy it on my own? Or should we wait until we're married before making such a big financial decision? What would your advice be? This one is a techie one because you can't really use the we're not married thing now because you done told her about the bread. Now I'm not saying that you shouldn't have told her about the bread, but I wouldn't have told her about the bread. Or I wouldn't have said the exact figure. Do you know what I'm saying? I would have been like, yeah, I got left a little 40 racks or something. You know what I'm saying? So that the 35 racks left over. So at that point, then I would have spoken about, yeah, putting a little 20 racks in, half of that. Do you get it? So you can't really use the we're not married thing because you've done already told her. She's already supported you for this whole thing. Now, obviously, you know your girlfriend, innit? If you don't feel like she's here for the money, you know. I feel like you will know. If she ain't mentioned money before, if her whole demeanor isn't just money, 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 like most women's are, then you'll know. But if you sit back and you think to yourself, a lot of our other conversations are to do with money, or you know that her how she lives a certain way, depending on again how your relationships are. If you're the one that's always paying for things and paying for dates and you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she's a gold digger if that's the case. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you're not helped financially before this 75,000, then you should think about sharing this 75,000 with her. Personally, if it was me, that's my granddad, cuz he left me that money, bro. Right? So even if you were to put that money down and go buy something for yourself, bro, right? You buy the yard. She can come and move in with you. What's wrong with that? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. That would be what I would do. I would probably go buy myself a yard. Obviously, I don't know if you two are living with parents or whatnot, but if you're living with parents, she's not, bro. I would go put my money down, or at least half of that down for a yard of my own, even if it's a one bed, little two bed. I'm guessing you lot don't have kids. One bed, two bed, yeah. Try to find something. Do you know what I'm saying? Or even if it's something that you can rent out, whatever. Personally, she wouldn't be getting my money. Keeping it a buck. But I'm saying this from a single man's point of view that has no woman in his life and has no love. So yeah. But that could be a good perspective to actually have. Do you know what I'm saying? Outside of all of the lovey-dovey, yucky stuff, you know? But also looking at it from her point of view, she's given you 3 years of her life. And if she is the type of woman that has helped you out financially before and stuff like that, like I said, you have to just gauge it. You know your woman. Um, if you think she's there just for the bread, don't give her that. Do you know what I mean? If you don't think that she is and she's got her own rare, then I don't see a problem with it if she's like that. But like you said, I think in relationships, regardless of whatever the case may be, you never know what can happen. 10, 15 years from now, you know what I'm saying? You could do the mad thing, she could do the mad thing, and it all ends. You can't think like that though. You can't be in a relationship thinking about, oh, but what if? There's gonna be what ifs anyway. That'll be my advice. So to summarize, what I would say is, like I said, there's two ways to go about this depending on the type of woman your woman is. If she is super high maintenance, you're the one that always spends on dates, you're the one that always pays for everything, very, very rare, then I would say absolutely do not give her that money. Do not put that, like I said, go and buy your own yard. She moves in with you. Her name don't go on nothing, personally. If she's not that way inclined and you know that this is your partner for life, then I still wouldn't do this. But if you feel like you should, then yeah, by all means, include her, share that 75 grand with her. And if she is that type of woman, she'll appreciate you for life, bro. So yeah, thank you for your submission. People, then remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.